Many people create videos that they can't reuse, but the idea of being able to chop them up into usable slices, bring them into a presentation for online or in person, really saves a lot of time in CueCam. And so I'm going to walk through the steps. The first asset that's new that deserves use in this workflow is the transcript of the video that you're trying to repurpose. I'll go up to YouTube, take a look at this video, which was from my vacation that I sent out to my family, but it's too long. So the transcript is available in the description of that file. When I go to the transcript, it comes up with timestamps. And what I want to do is simply copy and paste everything from here. So we want to extract the highlights of that video piece, and the language model is a great tool to be able to say, here is what you're talking about, and condensed. And I can say, I just want a few pieces of it. And in this case, I say, here, from this transcript, give me the 6 major points with cut points. In ChatGPT, I put in that prompt with my transcript, and it gave me, here are your cards from this point to the next, and here's your headline, for example. And now I can go into editing mode, and I want to create those segments as discrete videos. And I use CapCut in this case. And so in each of these cuts, I just go to the beginning of the cut that I want, place a marker, delete that guy, go to the next cut point. You know, the large language model is close, but not totally accurate. And let's just get down to this guy. And once I've got that's the video I want to extract, then I'm just going to export that guy. And that becomes a video on my desktop. And I can come back here, delete this guy, bring down the original video again, and repeat the process. And the next step is, how do I get those videos into cards on CueCam? And here are all my cards that I've selected and in order, and I can drag them and add them as new cards, and they come in ingested in CueCam. Now I've got to do a little bit of fine tuning. There's about 3 steps. One is I want these to play one after another. So I am going to have it down here. I'm going to go to the next card. When this card finishes, go immediately to the next card. I'm also going to insert headlines, and I'm also going to take away the picture-in-picture. And when I'm in this card menu, I want to take out picture-in-picture. I also want to go into ChatGPT and pull out those headlines and put them in the appropriate places. And I want that to be also as a lower third layout. And paste. And there it is. So now I've got the segments, and each segment is going to play without picture-in-picture, and it's going to have a caption at the bottom of the screen. We've got our video. Let's take a look at what we end up with. Here's our home away from home, number 113. And as I step back, it's a nice 2-story home, very comfortable. More of a wide shot of our neighborhood. The first challenge we had was figuring out how to open the gate. And once you get it right, it's a piece of cake, but boy, did it take a while to figure out how this whole thing worked. And once outside the gate, it is a lively traffic scene down a very narrow road. We have easy access to the freeway, the peage, and to the town. View of the neighborhood. An interesting modern house on this end of the road. Town square up ahead. Petanque being played by 5 different, 6 different groups all at once. That little round circle is just some sort of device to help people mark where they're standing. Now it's time for this group to go the other direction. He's got a little magnet to pick up his ball. Oh, that's wild. Okay, the first step was to throw out the little yellow target. Yeah, people are picking up their balls with magnets. And the first shot. Now the lady. She's inside. These guys are skilled. Right next door to the park we have the market, the Carrefour, which has everything. And yes, there are Teslas. And this bridge goes over a river that empties into the harbor and to the waterfront in town. And at the other end of the bridge, we have the harbor and the beach. This pigeon seems to want something. And that is Saint-Tropez across the way. These cars are around town promoting upcoming Auto Week. And they're made out of fins of metal that are sculpted into the shape of various cars. The port is modest compared to Saint-Tropez. It's the end of the summer season, so things are coming out of the water. Another artistic rendering of a classic old car. And this time of year, this is a very quiet and peaceful way to enjoy a beautiful environment. Shopping without the crowds. This is a good time for that. And there we have it. And it's quite easy to repurpose, relabel those segments, reorient them, package them differently, use them again.